I am the sun. I do not know the moon. What should we talk about? Yeah. Let's talk about the sun, the moon, and the stars. Okay, let's start there. Okay. So the thing is that the world sees darkness as light. The darkness does not comprehend the light. So the world is in darkness. And the thing about nighttime is that people, when they look at the sky, they see stars and the moon. Depending what phase the moon is in, right? You have full moon, and there's the new moon. So what does it mean to know or knew? If you knew something, you know? There's a term in the scriptures, in the Bible, where you'll see that word new used, K-N-E-W, and that can be a word used like when a man knows his wife or knew his wife. Yeah, he entered into the bedchamber, he knew her. You understand? It's a way of saying sex act. New moon, okay? New moon. Yeah. So the thing about the moon is it reflects light. It doesn't emit light. It's the brightest, at nighttime, it's the brightest looking object in the sky. Usually. Yeah. That's generally how it goes, most of the time. Yeah. It's light. It doesn't emit light. It reflects light that isn't from the moon. The moon the problem is that people worship the moon. And the thing about the moon is that it doesn't provide you with life. It doesn't provide you with warmth. I do. I'm the sun. I'm God. So, yeah. See, the thing about Robin Rihanna Fenty, well, that's the thing. I think Is that correct? The thing about Robin Rihanna Fenty is that I did know her, but I don't know her anymore. She pretends that I know her. You see? Because the thing is that I have done anal sex, right? I have used things like rope. So you could say that I did not know the moon. So, well, that's the thing, and that's what people of the world do. You know what I'm saying? So, lots of people want to do that. Sex magic. And the thing about the moon, if you're thinking about the part of the body that people call the moon, the bum, well, it's behind, it's the past. Okay? You know, and then, you know, in language you have present tense and you have past tense, you know? You have the word not, which is N-O-T, and you have the word which is K-N-O-T, which is also not, where the K is silent. So there's a lot of magic going on. Okay, Rihanna, I don't know her. Okay, I don't know her. That's how it is. So, and that's the thing, right? You know, her name's Rihanna, or Ree. People call her Ree, you know? And you have the Freemasonry, okay? I mean, even look at the word free. You know, it's F-ree, you know? She's a whore. You know, doing sex magic, you know? She's probably, I don't know what kind of rituals she's doing. Well, she's basically, you know, I've heard about some of the rituals they may do, but she's involved in a lot of sex rituals. Okay, so you know that's the reason. You know, Freemasonry is called it's called Freemasonry. Yeah, you understand? That's why they would do it. That's why they do. That's why they do crazy stuff. Okay, I couldn't tell you the exact details of what they've done, but you know, I can kind of guess. You know, I know enough. Okay. So, and that's the thing, you know. So that's the thing. Okay. So it's like I said, it's nighttime. It's darkness. You know, the world wants to live in darkness. Rihanna, she's Pisces. That's her star sign. Okay. Pisces. I've already explained to you what pi is, right? Pi. Mathematics. You know, pi is something that people eat pies. You know, round pie. Pie in, you know, people say pie in the sky and stuff like that. And that's the thing, you know. There's the Freemasons, right? And it's full of celebrities. You know, people who call themselves stars. Okay. So their entire their plan is to keep the world in darkness so that the moon and the stars can be worshipped. You see? That's their plan. That's what they're trying to do. And they do that with, you know, with all their witchcraft, their rituals, their arts, you know, and all the things that they put out, whether it's adverts or music videos or movies, what they say on social media, the things they wear, the things they buy, the cars they drive, the houses they live in, the countries they live in, the people they associate with. It all amounts, what they're doing is they're trying to keep the world in darkness. They don't care about the destruction. You see, they build themselves things like bunkers, they build themselves bunkers and sex dungeons, and they've got all the stuff they could possibly want, while the average man and woman are totally clueless. Okay? I'm God. Yeah? I've come here to claim what belongs to me. And the world, the people of the world, are very confused. Okay? They're very confused. My job is to fix this situation. Okay? So, what more should I talk about? Should I do a reading? Go on then. Let's do a tarot reading. Let's see what cards come out. Okay? That's all the cards. There's 3 cards at once. There, okay. Queen of Cups. So I was mentioning Rihanna, okay? Well, the thing about her, she's a Pisces. That's her star sign, okay? She was born in February, I think it was the 19th, 1988. Or was it the 20th? I can't remember. Whatever. Easy to find out, isn't it? Queen of Cups. So, here's the Queen of Cups. Well, the thing is that she's a woman, obviously. Last time I checked. And like I said, I came out of a woman's vagina, Her name was Fee. Okay? So, next card. Let's see what we got. Anything else? Empress. Okay, so this is a woman, an empress is, you have, there's the emperor and the empress, okay? So, the card here, it describes her as divine feminine. Sensual, beauty, motherhood, pregnancy, nurturing, creation, fertility, beauty, art. And an empress, obviously, if you have an empire, if there's an emperor or an empress, they tend to have a lot of power. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe that's what the card is trying to suggest. That, you know, this is a woman who's got a lot of influence, okay? She's seen as the Empress. Okay, one more. Ten of Swords, okay? You want to have a quick read of that, maybe if you can see it. Ten of Swords, the final chapter. Dead end, breakdown, break up, divorce, backstab, ruin, rock bottom, failure. You know, Ten of Swords, swords are associated with logic. So if it's Ten of Swords, you know, that's supposed to be, well, 10's the highest number used in the minor arcana suits, okay? So it goes from ace to 10, okay? So, Ten of Swords. What's that saying, though? What's that really saying, you know? That's the thing, okay? Because Freemasons, they do very... That's the thing. They use these cards, okay, for power. They want power. So what they do, they've studied every single card, okay? They use magic rituals. So what they're doing, and like I said, these cards, they're designed really to hide what sex magic practitioners are doing. Okay, so if someone has things like sex dungeons, you know, I mean, let me suggest an idea to you, whether this is true or not, but try to imagine something like this, because this is a thought I've had in the past, and I thought, you know, obviously this was quite horrifying. But imagine, you know, there were very evil people in this world, okay? They're part of a secret society. Their interest is power and to be worshipped like their god, okay? And so maybe what they want to do is they want to breed humans in captivity for the purpose of sex slavery. Now imagine, I mean, that idea, how does that sit with you? Does that seem like a nice thing? Is that something you would like to be a part of? Okay? Let me just run that by you, okay? Is that something you would like to, you know, and that includes sacrifice. Yeah? That includes, you know, from death, from being born until death, you know, and everything else in between is slavery and pain and suffering for them. You know, I'm just saying that, you know, that might be happening, or something, you know, something bad is going on, okay? This is what I'm trying to say. Something very bad is being done by these people, and it's being hidden, okay? Because the whole thing about they're doing magic to hide what they do, so it becomes a bit of a guessing game, okay? But all I know is that what they're doing is very evil. How evil and how you know, the exact details, I could not tell you. I could guess, okay? So let's get another card here, shall we? Okay. So we have a Seven of Wands. Okay, so in the Rider-Waite deck, I mean, you know, what it shows here is two eagles fighting each other, okay? But in the Rider-Waite deck, it shows a picture of a man, and he's holding a staff or a wand, okay? You know, the wand is usually depicted as a big stick, a big wand, a big staff, okay? And so he's making a stand, and there are all these people trying to attack him at the same time, okay? So it says here, Worth fighting for. Make a stand. Face it head on. It's my life. Don't back down. Haters gonna hate. Liberty. Okay? So, yeah. Okay. Hopefully get the general idea of what the card's about. Next card. King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands. So, you know, he's a magic man. Okay, he's a man of fire and magic. Okay. Two of Wands. So, you know, this could be talking about, it could be a sex magic thing. It could be decisions, considering options, planning. Okay, one of those. Magician. Okay, so considering options, decisions, magician. Okay, what does it say on the magician card? Well, you know, to me that's very self-explanatory. You know, this is telling you, yeah, they're doing magic. Okay. Yeah, what does it actually say on the card? So it says resourceful creator, willpower, influence, master manifester. Wait, really? I'm God. I'm the master manifester. Nobody else. So what else does it say here? Inspired action, concentration, resourceful, intellect. Yeah, whatever, right? Anyways, let's carry on. Four of Swords. So you see there's this person, they're lying down on a bed, they're resting, perhaps. I mean, combined, when it's next to the Magician card, you know, there's the King of Wands, the Two of Wands. You know, that could be a stick in the number 2 place, yeah? In the hall, yeah? And then there's, so there's Two of Wands, Magician. Four of Swords, you know, there's some sort of bed there. You know, it says there, what does it say here? It says, time for non-action, isolation, going within, silence, rest, take a break, healing, recalibrate, retreat. What else do we have? What else? Queen of Wands. So here's a you know, a witch, a witchy type of woman, huh? Yeah. The key words, well, it says here, stylish trendsetter, charming, confident, courageous, energetic, outgoing, visionary, strong, sexy. Something, whatever, right? Witch. Yeah, witch. That's what I'm thinking. And then we have a Ace of Swords. So, Ace of Swords, you know, tends to be, you know, it's thoughts, logic. It can be sex magic as well. Ace can mean ass, okay? Swords, cuts, okay? You know, they can damage flesh, you know, by cutting and stuff like that, you know. And that's the thing in a lot of magic rituals, things like, you know, you have ceremonial daggers, yeah? People do stuff. Okay. So this is your Ace of Swords, awareness and insight, epiphany, clarity, force, decisive, communicate, ideas, compel, focus, truth, vision. Okay, next card. Nine of Wands. So this is a person that's got a sore head. And it's generally about it's someone who's persevering. It's a struggle, they've wounded their head. It says here, a test of faith, courage, boundaries, grit, determination, faith, endurance, holding the line, persistence, maintain. It can also be a sex magic card as well, because the number 9 corresponds. The 9th letter of the alphabet is the letter I. Okay, I've told you what the all-seeing eye is. They all do. They all go like this, or they go like this. They all, they want to do that one eye symbolism stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So there's 9 of Wands. So Ace of Swords, 9 of Wands. Next. The Devil. Okay. So right after the card that's basically talking about perseverance, and I said it could be sex magic as well. Here's the Devil card, okay? The Devil. So, the picture in this card is, it doesn't really show you, a lot, does it? It doesn't really give you much of a picture, really, does it? It's just someone on their knees, bending over. Yeah, it doesn't really show a lot. But, picture sex dungeons. Well, that's the thing, that's what a lot of the time, it's greed, it's lust, it's being evil, okay? And the Devil. Yeah. Well, this is the thing, okay? So the Devil card is Capricorn, okay? It's a Capricorn, if you would know what that is, but it's the Capricorn symbol, okay? The one in the middle is the second one down there. Capricorn, well, if you were born on Christmas Day, you'd be a Capricorn, okay? So, the witches, they decide, they want to, that's the thing, what have they done? They basically said, well, Jesus was born on Christmas Day, therefore he's the devil. You get it? Okay? So look, there's evil stuff happening, okay? Evil magic. And then we have the Tower. The Tower. Yeah, destruction, chaos. Obviously, the Tower is, it's a phallic symbol. You know what I mean? It's a phallic-shaped object. Okay? And there's destruction associated with it. Okay? People talk about the Tower of Babel. Okay, the Tower of Babel. The story was that God, destroyed it. Okay, that's the story, right? That's how people understand it. There's obviously, people were talking about Grenfell Tower today. And it's the 4th of September today. So, in 1 week, it will be 9/11. Or the 11th of September, okay? Yeah, I've spoken a lot about that, and that's the interesting thing. I've been talking about the moon, And the fact is, the Moon card, I'll show you that quickly. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and that's the thing, you know, Rihanna, she's Pisces, and Pisces is associated with the Moon, okay? And that's the role that she plays, okay? That's the role she's trying to play. She is the Moon. And like I said, I don't know her, okay? Where's the, there we go. Here's the card, okay? So you can see there are two towers. You see on the left and the right, there's those grey towers. You know that film, Lord of the Rings? Yeah, the Lord of the Rings films and books. You know, there's that, there's the, there was the film called The Two Towers. Do you remember when they released that in the cinemas? Do you remember when that happened? How long ago that was? It would have been after 9/11 happened, I believe. Anyways, yeah. So there's the Moon card. So what I'm saying is that, what happened on 9/11, it was a ritual being done, okay, by somebody. I mean, there's a clue in the name. It's called the Twin Towers. It's the World Trade Center, and there was the Tower Destruction. In tarot, Tower Destruction. Okay, it's a Scorpio card usually. It also has Aries on this one. Some decks will say Aries as well. But primarily it's a Scorpio card. I'm Scorpio, okay? That's the star sign I was given. Okay, let's keep going with this. We can have a good look at the cards. So there's an Emperor. This is the Emperor card. Okay. And that's the thing I should probably mention, because the star sign associated with the Emperor is Aries. Okay? Aries. Ooh. You know who Aries is, he's wasn't he the god of war? Yeah. Okay, so we've got two cards that fell, we've got here. Five of Swords. So there's hostility, conflict, defeat. There's a battle, or a battle happened. Five of Swords. And then there's King of Swords. Okay, so this is person who, is, King of Swords. I mean, it's truth, logic, he's the king of it. He's like, he knows a lot of stuff. The only other explanation for this card could perhaps be a sex magic thing, because Ace of Swords, lots of Ace of Swords. That's why Freemasons like to do, like I said, what they're doing behind closed doors. They do very evil sex magic rituals, okay, to empower themselves, to masquerade as things they are not, and hide what they are doing, okay? So that's the thing. They know these cards very, very well, okay? I mean, try to imagine someone who hates God and they want to be God themselves. And so, you know, they want power, they want money, they want dungeons, they want, you know, all the houses, mansions, bunkers, cars, you know, all the diamonds and jewelry and gold and platinum and all the toys, and, you know, they want to play that game. They don't care about the world getting destroyed. They don't care. They care about themselves only. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Okay, Knight of Coins. Well, Knight of Coins, so you know, this is someone who's, well, there's this is the suit, coins, you know, this has to do with earth. Money, earth, you know, physical, material stuff. And this is someone, you know, they're moving about, they're traveling, they're going somewhere that it has something to do with money and possessions. Okay? Okay. The Lovers. Yeah, so had it upside down. The Lovers. Okay. The card fell on the floor. It went away. I thought. Anyways, it's strange how things happen. Let me roll a cigarette and have a look at these cards. See what I can think of them. See what kind of ideas I have. But, you know, I have explained that there's a huge problem because people are participating in all kinds of magic and evil stuff, and very evil stuff is happening. And the world is very, you know, the people, the average man and woman are very confused. And they seem to, they just go about participating in this evil world surrounded by foul spirits, and they're clueless about the consequences. You know, they really don't know how evil and how bad it really is, because all they do is what, you know, they'll watch the news. Well, they might watch the news, you know, that's bad enough. It's bad enough as that, you know. But there's stuff that's hidden. There's stuff that is hidden, okay? And the thing is if the average man and woman actually knew that was going on, they actually knew that, well, they would be horrified, wouldn't they? Like I told you, you know, I explained to you what kind of thing could be happening. And that's the thing, you know, they want to do things for power, so they will do things. I mean, everyone's heard about Jeffrey Epstein, haven't they? Epstein's Island, you know, and all the people who used to fly there, you know, names like Bill Clinton and Bill Gates, and I don't know, you know, there's all kinds of names, but, you know, you can go have a look for yourself, okay? You know, what else do you think is happening? Do you remember the you know, what about R. Kelly? Yeah? What's his name? Robert Sylvester Kelly? Yeah? R. Kelly. You know, What about all the other celebrities? Okay, so have a good long think about that. Okay, well, you know, that's one of the things, right? Because if you go look, you know, ASAP Rocky, who is the guy Rihanna is with, you'll see, well, he's got a song. It's called Fuck 12. Okay, it's on YouTube. You can go have a listen to it. See what you think. Yeah. Oh, and while you're at it, maybe you'd like to go have a look for one of the adverts they didn't do. They did quite, you know, it was quite recently. It was called Born to Steal, and that's spelled S-T-E-E-L. Okay, Born to Steal. You know, what do you think that's pointing at? What kind of magic do you think they're trying to do? Okay? Okay, let's look at these cards. Queen of Cups. The Empress. Okay? Ten of Swords. Seven of Wands. King of Wands. Two of Wands. The Magician. Four of Swords. Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords. Nine of Wands. The Devil. The Tower. The Emperor. Five of Swords. King of Swords. Knight of Coins. The Lovers. Well, I could interpret that in so many different ways, but the way I initially see this is that, well, I wasn't specifically asking about, but I think what these cards are really talking about, yeah. I mean, it looks like to me that it's, you know, it's, well, that's the thing, you know, what are tarot cards? You know, it is a guessing game. It really is. I mean, Queen of Cups, the Empress. So it seems to be a powerful woman. You know, she's probably a water sign, you know, so Pisces, Rihanna, Empress, you know, she's got loads of money, she's a billionaire. Ten of Swords, you know, there's a dead end, or, you know, it's a sex magic thing. Seven of Wands. So there's a, you know, making a stand, fighting. King of Wands. Two of Wands. The Magician. Four of Swords. Queen of Wands. So, you know, this could be saying that perhaps they're realizing that they can't get away from me. They know I am more powerful than them. But the fact is that they've done some very evil things, haven't they? I'm God, and they are very evil. So what would you expect them to do? What kind of, how do you think they're going to keep, that's the thing. I get the impression here, this is, they don't really want to stop. They want to keep going until they can't go any further. Okay? But anyway, we got here, the King of Wands. He's making decisions. Magician, lying down in a bed. Queen of Wands. There's some sort of Ace of Swords. There's some sort of thought, perhaps. This is perseverance. Nine of Wands. Okay? The Devil. Okay? So there's perseverance with being a devil. Or, being evil. Okay? The Tower. This is destruction. Chaos. The Emperor. Okay? And then there's some sort of hostility, conflict, defeats. Okay? And then there's this King of Swords. Okay? Is that talking about me? Okay. Knight of Coins. Well, yeah, there's the Knight of Coins. And there's the Lover's card. Okay? So, I can, yeah. So I'm the King of Swords, well, do I consider myself, a Page of Coins, or a Knight of Coins, or a King of Coins? Well, I know I could probably fit into all three. I could probably fit into all three categories, to be honest. So it's the Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins. Well, that's the thing. I'm telling you. I'm bringing you the dirt, aren't I? I'm bringing you the dirt, aren't I? In a sense, aren't I? I've dug up the dirt and I'm showing it to you. I'm telling you. Yeah, the Lovers. Perhaps. Maybe that's what it is. So, it's something like, Anyway, let me have a smoke. I need my cigarette. Can you blame me for smoking? Really? I mean, this is the stuff that I have to dig for. This is the stuff I have to... I explained in one of my previous videos, I said how I was doing 78 card tarot readings every 10 minutes. And I would do that. Some days I was doing it for more than 24 hours straight. Just shuffle like a madman continuously all day long until I figured things out. I was just doing reading for different celebrity names, different names. I was just going around on Google, looking at people, figuring out their star signs, their birth dates, and shuffle, seeing how people are connected, how people, trying to get as many pieces of the jigsaw puzzle and put it together. So I wouldn't have to sit here like this forever, I was kind of hoping that, I'd get the problem solved. I just had to keep digging and digging and digging and digging. Because that's the thing, I realized that these cards are... That's why the Freemasons use it. I mean, if you go on Google, if you go on YouTube and you search Freemasons Tarot, or Freemasonry and Tarot, you'll see that there are, people who are in lodges, Freemason lodges, who do They will tell you about the connections between Freemasonry and Tarot. Okay? You know, they're very connected to it. Okay? Very connected to it. They know how to do magic with it. Okay? They know how to use it as a magic weapon. Should I do another reading? Or should I leave it there? Leave it? Finish the video? Okay, so I've been making a lot of long videos recently, haven't I? So what I'll do, I'll keep this one nice and short, and I have things I've got to go do. So I'll probably make a video tonight, maybe, if I can think of. I probably will think of something else. So I'll leave it there for now. Okay.